Sorry all these rooms are so cold. Here you go, man. All right.
July 14th, 2018. Officials in Marion County, Florida, receive a distressing phone call from a mother claiming to have overheard her 3 adult sons talking about secrets from their childhood. What she uncovers is a tragic but common tale of stepmoms abusing their stepsons and never facing any consequences. But not this time. Heather Reyes sexually abused her 3 stepsons, destroyed her family, and thought she would get away with it. Far from the glamour and joy that some men and society project on this type of relationship, these 3 young men had their lives devastated by their stepmom. This is the dark underbelly and the case of Heather Reyes.
It's been a busy day so far. Okay, so let me just verify some of your information here. Spell your name for me. How old does that make you?
19.
Okay. And where are you living at right now?
I'm actually living at a friend's house.
Okay. You know, and when we were talking on the way back, you said you're not working right now. You're just kind of doing odd tasks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you said because you hurt your back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm kind of trying to piece all this together. You know, I'm a detective that works different kinds of things. I work robberies. Sometimes I work homicides. Mainly, I work sex offenses and stuff like that. Some child abuse. And so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Looks like we had your mom call and report something, and then I think I read in the report that you already spoke to a deputy?
No, I told him actually that I wanted to talk to the detective that I was speaking with the whole time.
Okay.
Because I actually have not told anyone, like, any details as far as everything that's pretty much gone down.
Okay.
Not even my dad, in fact. He's only asked, like, a couple questions, and I've only told him a few things.
Okay.
But I told him that I basically wanted to keep the detective that I was going to be speaking up to the whole time, and that way that I can come front into him.
Sure.
And tell him everything I need to know. They need to know.
Well, I'm going to be the case agent. I'm the one that's assigned to it. So what would be the best place that you feel most comfortable starting? Do you want to start at the beginning? Do you want to start in the middle? Do you want to start at the end? You tell me.
I would say probably the beginning,
okay.
just to keep it going.
So take me back to what year the beginning this is.
6th grade year.
Okay, 6th grade. And what school did you go to in 6th grade?
I went to...
Do you know about how old you were in 6th grade?
I was about 12 or 13.
Okay, so you're 12 or you're 13. And where are you living when you're 12 or you're 13?
The same address. He's 4 years older than me.
Okay, so
he was about 16, 17. A year. He's only 16 months apart from me, so
okay.
He's a year and 4 months.
All right, so he's about 14-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. And the 2 twins?
I think they're 10 years apart from me, so I think they were like 4, 3.
3 or 4, very little. Okay. And then who are the grown-ups in the house?
Heather, my stepmom.
Okay. All right, so tell me all about what happened when you were in 6th grade.
So basically, the first time anything ever happened, the first experience I encountered was me sitting on the couch. We were watching a movie. It was just me and her, and my dad, I'm pretty sure he was sleeping or in the room. The door was shut, and she grabbed my hand and put it on her vagina and basically started like rubbing herself, and then she decided to like bring down her shirt and like shove my face into her breast, and like we just continued caressing each other, I guess. And then it just started progressed from there. I had a DCF case with her 6th grade year actually, for a child abuse, and I was removed from the house, and I lived with my mom and my aunt for a year to 2, I lived with my aunt first and then my mom. And then after that I came back home in around 8th grade. And basically it progressed.
Okay, hold on, let me pause you before we get to 8th grade. Let's focus where we're at. Okay, so you said that you were sitting on the couch, and you said that you're in 6th grade for this, right?
Yes, sir.
What room are you in then?
The living room.
So you're sitting in the living room, and you guys are watching a movie,
Mm-hmm.
and she grabbed your hand and put it on her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what she was wearing?
Yeah, she was wearing a white shirt and a blue shorts, short shorts.
Okay. And when you say she grabbed your hand, do you remember which hand she grabbed of yours? Or?
My right hand.
So she grabbed your right hand, and what hand did she grab it with?
Her left hand.
Okay.
I was on the end of the couch and she was in the middle.
Okay. And after she grabbed your hand, she put it on her vagina. Was this over her clothes, under her clothes?
It started over her clothes.
Started over her clothes. And did she say anything to you?
No, she was just like rubbing herself, like eyes shut and like just not saying really anything, just like enjoying it, I guess.
Did you say anything to her?
I was just kind of freaked out because it was like the first time it ever happened, so like I was more shocked and like unconclusive, like I didn't know what to say or do, so I just let it happen.
Okay. And then you said she brought down her shirt and she put your face into her breast.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have anything on underneath her shirt?
A bra.
Okay. And where was the bra at? Did she leave her bra on?
It was like a white. It wasn't like a shirt. It was like a tank top.
Mm-hmm.
Like because they were like going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like an open V. So all she had to do was just like pull it down.
Okay. And you say going to bed. What time of day was this?
It was at night.
Okay. And then you said that you guys continued caressing each other. Did she touch any other parts of your body other than her hand, or was there other parts she touched?
She started touching my penis.
Okay, so tell me about that. When did that happen? Before or after she grabbed your hand?
After.
Okay. So after she grabs your hand, she starts touching your penis.
Yes.
Okay. And was this over or under your clothes?
Over.
Okay.
Like she starts stroking it over, and then she goes under.
Okay. And then when you say she went underneath your clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did she say anything to you? Did you say anything to her? Okay. And what happened after she started touching your penis under your clothes?
I just like moved, like I just like was shocked even more that she like did that. So then I just moved, like turned it a certain way, and then like she just like kept doing it to herself, and then I just walked away at that point.
Okay, so after she touched your penis underneath your clothes, you're indicating you turned away. Is that right?
Not really turned, like I let her do it at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then like moments after, like I was like, oh snap, like this is like actually happening,
Mm-hmm.
and like then I got up and like walked away, and she like just kept like making herself happy.
Okay.
I don't know what she...
So I just want to make sure. So after a while, you were able to walk away, and then you're indicating. I just want to make sure I get it right. That as you left, she's still masturbating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you said that DCF got involved and you got taken out of the house until 8th grade, and that was because of abuse to you.
Yes, sir.
What kind of abuse was that to you?
She choked me.
Okay. And did she choke you before or after this happened?
This was before.
Okay, so she choked you...
After.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so she choked you after that sexual thing happened?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know anything about that. Did the police have to come out?
No, actually, it happened on a Sunday, and I went to school the next day with marks all on my neck,
Mm-hmm.
and basically I went to go to first period, and the teacher that was actually next to my class asked what's wrong with me before I even could get into the class, and I just like, didn't say anything, and so she called the deputy of the school right away, and so he pulled me in the office, and I just started telling him.
Okay. Why did she choke you?
Basically, like, we were at a friend's house, my dad's friend's house, on a Sunday. We were just, like, barbecuing, and we were squirting each other with water guns, and she started drowning me underwater, and, like, I basically, like, got up, and I was, like, angry, so, like, I went to the car, and I jumped the fence when I did it, because I couldn't open the gate, so I jumped the fence, and I went to the car, and she buzzed through the gate, and she, like, started screaming at me, and she's like, "What the hell is wrong with you? You just made a scene in front of everyone." And I was like, you were just drowning me underwater. And she was like, "Oh, you think I'm hurting you?" And then starts, like, punching me in my stomach. And then she's like, "If you want me to take you to a foster home, then I will." And I was like, "All right, take me there." And so basically, like, we got in the car, and it's just me and her in her SUV, and I'm in the back in the middle, and she's in the driver's seat, and she turned on the car and acted like she was going to leave, and she was intoxicated too. So basically, I think this is why that happened. But basically, like, she started screaming at me, yelling at me, telling me, like, what I was doing wrong, and, like, if I didn't agree with her, she would start, like, choking me and pinching the inside of my legs. Like, my insides of my legs were, like, purple. I had, like, handprints all along my neck, and scratches. And then, like, within 30 or 20 minutes, my dad came to the car, and he's like, I'm bawling, crying, and she's, like, hot-headed, and he's like, "What the hell is going on here?" He didn't know what was going on. And I was, like, telling him she choked me and stuff, and he didn't believe me, because she lied to him and told him that she tells everyone around town that, like, me and my brother just beat each other up and blamed it on her.
Okay. So then DCF ends up removing you from the house, and then you said you came back in 8th grade.
Yes, sir.
Did anything else sexual happen that we haven't discussed so far, leading up to 8th grade? Okay. So, and was this choking incident like a short time or a long time after the sexual incident? Help me understand that. Do you know?
It was about, I mean, it's really hard because I've tried for many years to block this out. So, just getting a general time frame of when it happened, I just know that it was like a little bit before all that happening, because that's when she started to really get violent with me.
Okay. And is there a time of year or a holiday that, or anything at all that helps you kind of understand when this sexual incident happened, when it's, you guys are sitting watching a movie and it's nighttime? Do you know what time of the year, anything at all? Okay.
I just know that was the first encounter.
What helps you remember that it was 6th grade?
What helps me remember that it was 6th grade? The fact that, like, I was just so young when it happened, and, like, I remember exactly what she was wearing and stuff.
Okay. Okay, so then 8th grade comes around, and how old are you in 8th grade?
Around 15, 14.
Okay. And what happens when you're in 8th grade?
Basically, when I get back from my mom's, it starts progressing as far as, like, basically when we would, like, walk through the house, she would, like, when she would give us hugs, she would, like, rub everything on us, like, put her junk on us, and then, like, if I were to, like, hug her from behind, she would, like, stick her butt out even more on me. I got braces freshman year, and basically in the car to my orthodontist appointments, to a couple of them actually. I don't know how many, but I do remember it was more than one time, that she would, like, on the way, it would be just me and her, and she would, like, put my hand on her vagina while she was driving, and she would, like, caress my penis while she was driving too, and basically it started getting weird around the house. Like, I would just be walking around, and if no one was around, she would like basically try me. Like, she would like try to come on to me.
Tell me more about that.
Like,
tell me more about that. What is
how she would try to come on to me? Basically, she would, like, you know, like, if I went to give her a kiss or something on her cheek, she would, like, move in to, like, where I'm getting out, like, grazing the outside of her lips. She would like I said, like if I went to give her a hug at night on her bed, she would stick her butt out and put it on me.
You made a comment earlier, said when we would hug her and when we would do that. Who's we?
Me and my brothers.
Oh, okay. So did something happen to your brothers also?
Yes, sir.
Are they all adults now also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you said that it was freshman years when you got your braces on, and that something was happening to and from the orthodontist. Where was your orthodontist at? Where are you driving from to get there? Your house or somewhere different?
Our house.
Okay. So this is an en route between your house and 17th Street, and you said that you're a freshman. That's 9th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you for that?
15.
Okay. So you're approximately 15 years old. You're driving to and from the appointments, and then on the way to the appointments, she would put your hand on her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that over her clothing or under her clothing?
Over her clothing, and it's happened before where it was in her clothing.
Okay. While you guys are in the car?
Yes, sir.
And you said that she would also caress your penis while she was driving. Is that over your clothing or under your clothing? Okay. And would she say anything to you?
Like sexual.
Is she saying anything at all, when or after, or anything that
Like
you can
she's
recall?
just, like sexual things, like do you like it, or are you enjoying it?
And she would say that before, after, or during the act?
After.
Okay. Did she say anything else that you can remember? Did she ever tell you?
Not in the car, at least.
Okay. Would she say things other times?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Basically, she would just be like, if your dad found out, he would kill us. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I took it a while to not say nothing.
So she'd say if your dad found out, he would kill us?
Mm-hmm.
And you said that was part of the reason why you held back disclosing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So, did anything else happen?
Freshman year, after that, there's been a time where we were driving, coming home from a place. I don't remember exactly. I can't match an exact place of where I was coming from. But I know I entered the neighborhood, and I went on the first street to the right and parked behind an abandoned house, basically. And she, started acting sexual with me, started doing the same thing again in the car, coming on to me, putting her hand on my dick and my hand on her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
And we were literally out by the house, a street away. So it was just awkward for me, and I never knew how to address it. I at one point I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I just thought if I did it that it would just go away.
Okay. So, help me understand, was this after you got your braces on?
Yeah, because I was playing soccer.
Okay. And are you driving or is she driving?
She's driving.
Okay, so she's driving, and you said, did you say you remember where you're coming from?
No, I don't remember where I was coming from, but I know where we were at in the neighborhood.
Okay. And, do you remember anything else to help us understand how old you are when this happened?
I know I was in high school.
Okay. So you're in high school. And is it sometime shortly or a long time after you got your braces on, after the car rides with her?
I'm pretty sure, because I had my braces for about a year to two, so I'm pretty sure I had my braces on.
Okay, so this is approximately 9th or 10th grade then?
Yes.
Okay. And during that time you would have been 15 or 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said there was a time that you came into the community and then you turned onto a road that's a road down from your house, or she drove, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And then what happened whenever you got to this road?
Basically, she turned off the lights and everything.
So this is what time of day?
At night.
Okay. So nighttime, she turns off the lights. Where's the car at?
It's in the middle of the road.
It's in the middle of the road. And what happened after the lights got turned off in the middle of the road?
Basically, she starts doing like she always does, putting her hand on my penis and basically starting to interact sexually with me.
Did anything else happen that time?
No, just the same touching.
And you said that what would you say, if I did it, it would go away or something like that? And did anything else happen? It was right before I left the house. I left the house at 17 because I just didn't know how to react to them. I didn't know how to respect, in fact, her, because she was over here trying to be sexual with me and then trying to be my parent. Okay.
So
were you 16 or 17 during this occurrence?
I was 17 when I left the house.
Okay, so this is sometime when you were 17.
No, it was about 16 was when this actually happened, but
Okay.
this was one of the things of why I left the house.
Okay.
We were at the house in the living room again, and she was drinking wine, and she asked me to pour her glass of wine, and I poured her glass of wine, and I guess, like, I poured a lot. I was young, I didn't know how much wine goes in a glass.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember her, like, commenting on, like, how much I poured, saying that it was a lot, and then we were sitting on the couch again watching a movie. My dad was in the room again, and so he went to sleep, and so she, like, went out to the backyard and like told me to come here, basically. Like, she was letting the dog out, and she told me to come here, so I was like, all right. So I walked over there, and, like, she grabbed my hand and walked me to the back behind the big trailer my dad has by the shed, and she pulled my pants down, and then pulled her pants down, and then, like, basically told me to fuck her.
So she had walked out back to, like, let the dog out or something like that. She had grabbed your hand, and then she had walked you over towards the big trailer?
It was a trailer in front of a shed.
Okay.
So there was a big shed in my backyard, and then he had parked a trailer outside the deck. So, like, if you walk outside,
Mm-hmm.
there was a trailer in front of the shed, so, like, you couldn't really see nothing.
Okay. Is that shed still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And whenever you guys got out there, do you remember what she's wearing?
She was wearing a gown. It was like a bed gown.
Okay.
A one-piece gown.
And do you remember what you were wearing?
I think I was just wearing basketball shorts.
Okay.
I think I had a shirt on.
And you say that she pulled down your pants, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then what happened to her bottoms?
She pulled them down.
Okay. Do you remember what she was wearing on the bottom?
She was wearing, I'm pretty sure it was like, they're like granny panties.
Okay. And then what happened after her underwear are off and your pants are pulled down?
She, like, pulled me into her and basically told me to fuck her.
Do you remember exactly what she said? What did she say?
Fuck me.
Okay. And what happened then?
So then I fucked her.
Okay. And what part of your body touched what part of her body?
My penis touched her vagina.
Okay. Was there anything on your penis?
No, sir.
Did she say anything else to you? Okay.
So basically it happened, and then I walked away.
Did you ejaculate?
No.
How did you guys end up stopping?
I basically pulled out and just walked away.
Okay. Did she say anything else to you?
No, she just, like, stood there for a little bit.
Okay. Did anything else happen after you walked away?
No, like I walked away and went inside and went to my room.
Okay.
Things like that.
All right. Did anything else happen?
Since then, nothing has happened.
Okay. So, and you said that you were 16 for that. Do you remember anything to help you remember what time of year it was or anything like that?
It was like 16 around fall.
Okay.
About to be 17, yeah.
So, so this would have been what year? You are 19 now,
Mm-hmm.
and you turned 19,
2016, 2015.
so this is approximately 2016 then, because it would have been 2 years, or...
I graduated 2017, so yeah, it was like 2016.
Okay, so sometime in 2016, before October. And was it summertime or was it the school year from the prior year?
It was the school year.
Okay, so sometime before the summer then. When did school get out? May or June? Or I'm sorry, was it like August?
It was in the school.
Okay. Oh, so then so when did school start? August?
Yeah, so it was like September.
September, approximately September of 2016. This happens. Okay. All right. Did you tell anybody else about this back then? So who was the first person you ended up telling eventually?
My dad.
Okay. So tell me about that.
Basically, I guess my stepmom and my dad are going through a divorce.
Okay.
And he's really stuck on her, and he didn't know what to do. And so basically he was just at the lake with him one day, and my dad was crying to him and telling him he was in love with her and everything, and he doesn't know how she could do this to him. And he basically told him, like, Dad, I got something to tell you. And basically came out with the news that, like, she's been doing this all along, but like if we told you back then, you would have never believed us, because to the DCF case, my dad never believed me that she choked me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just never thought to speak up, because I thought she would just turn it and put it back on me, and I would get in trouble for it.
Okay. So you said your stepmom and your dad are going through a divorce. When did this start, this process?
I honestly don't know. And they were already having trouble before then, so.
Okay. So when you came back in May of 2018, you noticed they were having trouble?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said he's stuck on her. What does that mean?
Like he's in love with her.
Okay.
He's been married to her for 18 years.
Okay. And then you said that at one point your brother went down to the lake.
He's known that we've all been affected by her. He just knew.
You just knew?
I don't know how he knew. He just knew.
Does he know about everything that happened? Have you guys ever had a conversation?
We've had a conversation about it, but I don't think he knows all of it.
So, did your dad approach you and talk to you about this?
He did, because after the lake, he had obviously called me up and was like, get home. And he called me and talked to me, and basically asked me what happened, when, where, and I basically told him part of it,
mm-hmm.
but not all of it.
Okay. And do you know if he's told her about this?
No, he hasn't told her.
He hasn't told her?
She has no idea about this.
Okay. Has she ever contacted you or asked you not to talk about it other than that time that she said that if your dad finds out, you're going to kill him? Did she ever have any more conversations with you?
She's always, just kept it at that, stop, or, she's like, oh, your dad's going to find out. Your dad's going to find out, and he's going to kill us.
Okay. And have your brothers made disclosures to you about what happened to them?
I've never asked.
Okay, and did they ever tell? Okay. Where is she living at now?
She just moved back into the house.
Oh, she moved back in? When did she move back in?
This last week.
Okay. So,
It's been a week or two, actually.
okay. So how did your mom end up finding out about this?
My brother told her.
Which brother? Your mom ends up finding out. Okay. So aside from telling your dad, have you disclosed this to anybody else? Okay. When was the last time you spoke with her?
I had dinner with her. I can't remember the exact date, but it was right when I got back. I did it for my dad just to see like where she was at, because I heard she was like going crazy, drinking a lot, and so like, you know what, I was like, you know, she hit me up asking how I was doing, and said, let's go to dinner. So I was like, okay. So we went to dinner at Tony's, and when I got there, she was already drinking. And so, like, we had dinner. She was just, like, talking negative, super negative, wasn't wearing her wedding ring, like, just super negative about my dad. So I was just, like, really awkward, like, just playing it off like it's cool, but it was just, like, really rude. And then, like, we go back to my friend's house, and when she was driving, she was just, like, driving crazy the whole time, like, switching lanes in an intersection, like, swerving. And I was just like freaking out, and since then I haven't contacted her at all.
Okay. So let's talk about her alcohol use. Is she like intoxicated all the time she's doing this, or because I know that you mentioned she's been drinking some wine, and then was she drinking sometimes, or?
Like throughout this whole time span.
Yeah.
She was drinking.
Okay. Does she do anything else other than drink?
No, she just drank beer and wine a lot. And now she's doing liquor.
Okay. And when you say acting crazy, like, does she have any mental disorders or anything?
Not that I know of. She's really manipulative. And conniving, that's about it.
Has she ever called you on the phone or texted you or talked about any of this stuff on the digital means?
Never.
I'll be giving you, we'll talk about what we can do next, okay? I don't have any other questions for you right now, but is it okay if we talk later if I think of something else? Okay. I'll give you a call and work that out. Here, take your water with you, okay?
I actually got a question.
Sure.
Do you know, like, what is going to happen from here?
Well, I can tell you how I do all my investigations. Right now, we're at the very beginning of the road. I just talked to you. So my job from here will be to I got to talk to a lot of people. I got to talk to your mom. I'm going to have to talk to your dad. Now, what we talk about is private, so I'm not going to tell other people what you told me. But I am going to ask them what they know. And try to learn that. And if they kind of ask me, like, what you said, I'm going to say I can't talk about it because technically this is a criminal investigation, so everything is privileged to my report. Can't go letting people know stuff because then it compromises it. So do me a favor and whatever you haven't told, don't go telling now because we're just going to lock it in place. Okay. After I talk to all the different people, eventually I'll want to talk to her and try to learn some more about that. And then we'll have a talk and see where we're at. Okay? So we're at the very beginning of the process right now. Obviously, you guys get years behind all this, so I'm a little behind, so I got a lot to put together. For example, I'm going to have to, look for the DCF reports and so on and so forth. So a lot of work ahead, but, we're taking steps in that direction now. And I'll make sure that I give you updates as things progress, okay? Do you think your brothers are going to be open and willing to talk to me as much?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you think your dad's going to want to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
All right. But your dad and her are in the same house right now, right? So it's probably not best for me to just pull up and knock on the door in my green shirt and, hey, how you doing? Probably not do that. You think if I call your dad, he'll just come down here and talk? He has a construction business, right? Is he the owner? Oh, good. So he kind of sets the schedules.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll give you a call as things progress, okay? And keep you updated. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
I just don't want to have to like look behind my shoulder like
What do you
all
mean?
the time. Like, I don't know, I'm just a little nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Just speaking up and what could happen, because I have spoke up before.
Okay. Are you afraid of her?
Kinda.
Okay. Like her physically doing something or to you or harming you or something like that? Okay. Does she know where you're living at right now, though? So you have a safe place? Does she know where you do the jobs you do, or?
I mean, she might know where I'm living now.
Okay. Well, make sure if you see, just stay aware. If you see anything weird or anything like that, you know, call the sheriff's office. You know, we've been talking, and she's not aware of this investigation, and that's good. So you don't have anything, I mean, unless your dad said something. So you shouldn't have anything to worry about that. But if an emergency comes up, make sure you call 911, okay? And I'm not going to, when I do talk to her, I'm not going to tell her, you know, verbatim everything you said. You know, I'll bring up that there's some criminal issues, but I don't want you to be in a not safe place, okay? So if anything comes up, make sure you contact the right people. All right? And we can talk more later. Like I said, I'll probably definitely have some more questions.